All right, fifth graders, today you are going to start adding some details to your winter ice skating scene here using these handouts that I printed of all kinds of different winter activities. But I'm going to show you a super easy way to draw people in action poses, which is kind of the main focus of today. I really want you guys to try to draw people with arms and legs moving. And my favorite way to start, we're going to be using colored pencils for this, is just to draw kind of the shape of their clothing first. And if you find a picture as inspiration, so I'll say this one here, and I'm going to draw her torso first and just kind of make a rectangle. And then I'm going to look at the shape of the arms, how they're bent, and just kind of copy it from the photo. Same thing with the legs. I might switch colors here, draw a different color of pants, and I'm just creating kind of a bend wherever there's joints, knees, and elbows. For the hands, since we're drawing really small, instead of drawing fingers, you can draw mittens or gloves. And for the shoes, if you just draw an oval, it looks like a shoe. If you want to make it an ice skate, you can add two little vertical lines at the bottom and then a horizontal line to kind of make an ice skate. For faces, again, we're drawing super tiny, so we don't need to draw a detailed face. I'm just going to draw an oval for the face, and then you can add a hat or hair or both. I'm going to do both on this one. I'm going to add a little beanie kind of hat, and then some hair. And the cool thing about this is you can kind of add people interacting with each other. Now I'm going to try to fill my ice skating rink first with ice activities. So on this handout, there's a bunch of ice skaters, hockey players, things like that. You can draw on this one, there's even an ice fisher. If you want to draw people ice fishing, falling, going through the ice, cracks in the ice, be really creative. And then in the surrounding area where you've got your trees, you can add details to your trees. You can add snow, you can add ornaments, you can add lights, you can put animals in your trees. This page has animals on them. You can add, if you want to add a different type of tree, like a deciduous tree with no leaves, you can draw those in and add kind of bare winter trees with no leaves. For your snow activities, the handout also has people hiking, camping, rolling snowballs or snowmen. I even put some rock climbers if you wanted to draw a wall. There's people having snowball fights, igloos, sledding, dog sledding, snowboarding, snow angels, anything you can think of that you might do outside in the winter time. Use the same technique, just kind of draw. I like to start with the torso, draw the upper half of the body, and then the shape of the arms, shape of the legs. I'm going to draw a skier here, so I'm going to add long skis, give them some mittens, and then some ski poles. And then I'll add my face, hair if you want hair. And then anyone you draw kind of in the snow area here, a really cool thing to do is you take a little gray and just add a little cast shadow. Or even like if I want to make the skier look like they've skied down the hill here, I can add tracks, kind of like we did in the ice, but with a gray pencil. And the gray pencil is also great for if you want to give your trees a little shadow. I think it makes it look more realistic. And it's also really cool for adding footprints. Now these could be animal footprints. Zoom in here. Or people footprints. So if I drew like a little fox or something here, and remember we're drawing super teeny tiny. Super tiny. We want everything to be kind of miniature. So I'm going to give him a little shadow, and then I've got his little footprints there. You can draw people walking in your pathway. Our goal today is really to fill this up with tons and tons of detail, lots of activities. You can also add other things like park benches and lampposts. I got a bird feeder. You don't have to draw from this, but there's lots of ideas.